Calvin Castline at Chazy Central Rural School. Normally Brian Norcross, when he's here, has some bleachers drawn out for us so we can get up above the bench here, but he's not here, and although we've asked to have it done, it hasn't happened yet. We had a whole bunch of names to write down for Chazy, so we haven't bothered with the Crown Point names. We're going to try to get the Chazy names and not worry too much about Crown Point. This is junior varsity boys basketball in the Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference. Stetson Fields visit to, who's 32? Henry Boris, what I got written here. No idea if that's his name. I just trying to make the best of what was scribbled in the Chazy book. Look like a prescription. And I have to guess at a lot of the names. Crown Point ball. Have a couple of hard workers, 3 hard workers here. Yeah. Next whistle, we'll get into the bleachers. Okay, we have moved. We're a little wobbly here, but we'll work on that next. One problem at a time. Stetson Fields drives, dishes off. And the basket put in by Andrew Lapierre. 6:07 to go in the first period, 4-0 Chazy. Crown Point ball. 3-second violation, gives it back to the Eagles. See our latest renewed viewer supporter over there, Bob Gravel. They handed some money to Sam last night when Sam was here for a girls' game. So yes, been meaning to mail it in, and you're running to any of us in person, feel free to hand us the money for viewer support. This is viewer-supported local television, and far too many folks think it's somebody else's job. Fields will bring it up for the Eagles. Crown Point Panthers, Chazy Eagles, junior varsity boys basketball. We have to apologize to the modified team. Either the schedule was wrong or I misread it. And there's a good chance I just plain misread it and didn't pay attention to the fact that there was a 4 o'clock game. I got here for a 5 o'clock start, and modified was finishing up, so we apologize. We probably could have made the modified game if we'd been in tune, but apparently we misread the schedule and didn't see it on there. Barry Norton says jump ball. 4-2 the score, 4:24 to go in the first quarter. Matt Devins, the coach for the Chazy JVs, and Rob Garand, now the varsity coach. Corey Thompson, the modified coach. Fields pushes it up to, see, 30 is Brad Hansen. See, we got Hansen, we got Tom Nam, not Arnold, and Andrew Lapierre. I saw Arnie Lapierre in church last week. I haven't seen him in a long time. Over and back called. We got Fields, Hansen, Nam, Lapierre, and Boris. 4-4 the score. We're just under 4 minutes to go in the opening period. Boris brings it up behind the back, throws it up, rebounded by Crown Point. In the paint, pushed back out to the elbow, rebounded by Lapierre. Boris saves it, but ends up giving it to Crown Point, and they take the lead. It's 6-4. Timeout for Chazy. Nam will inbound it. Gets it into Fields. Over to Boris. Lapierre dishes off. No, not sure what that was. Looked like a pass, but a pass that came close to the basket, I guess. Travel? No travel. Blocked by Hansen. Hansen brings it up. Stolen by Crown Point. See 23, Ben Baker will come in for the Eagles. 2:22 to go in the first period. Junior varsity boys basketball. And a 3-second violation again on the Panthers. Chris Valige will come in along with Baker. 2:17 on the clock. Chazy down by a deuce. Fields brings it up, goes wide. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be white ball. Baker will inbound. So it comes wide for Boris. Now Lapierre on the high post. And suddenly our camera decided to move here. Whoop. Okay, we are back. 1:35. .110 on the clock. Crown Point ball. 6-4 in the first. In and out. Rebounded by Lapierre. Boris brings it up. Now Colin McCarthy set to report in. .46 seconds. The day with the temperature in the mid-30s most of the day. Three-pointer will make it not long too, 8-4. But the temperature's falling fast outside. A little snow on the horizon on this December 7th, 2006. Don't think I've given the date yet, and December 7th is, of course, Pearl Harbor Day, 65 years ago. Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. 65 years since Pearl Harbor. Black ball, we have 12 seconds. Now 9. Shoots from the top of the key. Lapierre tips it outside, but lands in a Crown Point hand. Tipped outside again. Wow. No foul. I think Lapierre got away with one that time. 8-4 after one. We got Crown Point cheerleaders. I don't see any Chazy cheerleaders, but we'll watch the Crown Point cheerleaders. Sounded to me like they want to beat the Eagles. There are comfortable chairs over in the corner here if you want to get comfortable. There are places to relax in the bleachers. Nam will inbound to Fields to start the second quarter. Crown Point leading 8-4. Over to Boris. At halftime, I'll try to verify the names. I have to write them down in a hurry, so I have to make my best guess at what was written or scribbled in the scorebook. I can't think of any CVAC school that we go to that doesn't have a printed roster. When you show up, there's a printed program at the door for all the fans to come in with both teams in them. Not sure if Chazy's the only Mountain and Valley team that doesn't do it, but Chazy doesn't do that for some reason. Fields, nice fadeaway running hook type shot. Makes it 8-6. Black ball. Nam throws it ahead for Hansen, intended for Boris. Taken back by Hansen, and Valise picks it up. Valise trying to get it to Lapierre, but there's nothing but black shirts between him and Lapierre. 8-6, 6:30 to go in the second period. Rebounded by Hansen. Valise throws it up. Ball goes in, and it'll count. So the basket counts, and it'll be a chance for Chazy to regain the lead. Valise misses. It's off-white. Ball goes off Hansen. 8-8 to score. 6:14 remaining in the half. Panthers into the forecourt. They come into the corner. Valise picks up the loose ball, drives it up, and rolls off the rim. Nam follows. The ball is deflected. Black ball. Next whistle, we'll take a moment to read some of the Chazy names that we have here. That basket's good. Makes it 10-8. Crown Point, 5:32 showing in the half. Edwin McGrath is number 4. Alex Holtzclaw is number 5. Stetson Fields, 10. Shot from the top of the key is missed. Lapierre rebounds and counts the basket. Chris Valise, 12, Tom Nam, 13, Matt Roberts, 14, Keith Leduc, 20, Colin McCarthy, 22, Ben Baker, 23, Jordan Gregory, 24. Brad Hansen, 30. Henry Bowers, 32. Sean Howley, 34. Frank Garrow looked like in the book, 44. And Andrew Lapierre, 50. Lapierre has tied it, and once again Chazy with the opportunity to take the lead at the charity stripe, and the foul shot is missed. Stolen by Hansen and intended for Valise, but bounced out of bounds. 5:03 on the game clock. Ball picked up, thrown up, and missed. And looks like Nam will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. See 14 coming to the table. That'll be Matt Roberts. Roberts replaces Hansen. Violation 32 white, that's Boris crossed too soon. Chazy pressing. Boris comes up with it. Panthers bring it back, and we're going to have a foul on Nam. The scoreboard says Chazy 11, Crown Point 10. Now the board says 11-11, 4:36 remaining in the first half. Threw the ball. Nam was able to steal it back, but Elise just turned and throwing. It wasn't a very good outlet pass there. He had no idea where that ball was going when he released it. I think Coach Matt Devins will explain that to him. Find a target before you throw the ball. Nam looking to put the Eagles back in the lead. Misses the first. That's 12-11 Chazy. Stolen by Boris. Throws it out of bounds. No way that Valise or anyone else could have caught up with that one. If you're going to throw it that far ahead, put a little backspin on it so that the ball will kind of hang there for the guy running down the floor. Just put a little bottom English on the ball when you release it. There's Nam. And Nam puts Chazy up by 3. They led by 4 at the start of the game, 4-0. And Crown Point led after going ahead 6-4 until recently. 14-13 now. Basket by Boris is good. Let's see, 23, that's Baker, I think. Yep, Baker back in. 16-13, Chazy up, Crown Point ball 3:19 remaining in the half. Little wide open baseline shot is missed. Rebounded by Lapierre, gives it up to Nam. Nam into the forecourt, stops and pops. Shot is missed, and Panthers come up with it. We're going to have have a foul. Sitting 2. Banks it in. Second shot is missed. Rebounded Boris. Panthers pick it up. 2.5 to go in the half. Shot is missed. Boris grabs. Steps on the line. Rebounded by, let's see, 34, Sean Howley in. Okay, we got 23 Baker inbounding to 22 Colin McCarthy. Fadeaway is missed. Put back up and in by Howley. That's 18-14. Minute 37 to go. Rebounded by Lapierre. Baker will bring it up. McCarthy out to Baker. Panthers take it away. .110 left in a half. Basket's good by Ben Baker. 20-14. Rebounded by McCarthy. Panthers knock it loose. Picked up by Lapierre. And stolen by Crown Point. Oh, hangs on the rim and drops in. It makes it 20-16. We're down to 22 seconds here in the first half. Running jump shot is good by McCarthy. And it's 22-16 Chazy. Chazy up 22-16 at the half here on Hometown Cable, viewer-supported local television. Second half about to begin. Chazy will come with this away this time. We have a correction. We went to the scorebook. Couldn't find anybody around to help us with the names, but we did check previous writings of the names in the scorebook. And Boris looks like it's Kenny Boris. And Howley looks like it's Shay Howley. And as we can tell, the others, we are correct on their names. 22-18, Chazy leads. Crown Point has the ball here. Second half action, third quarter. Shot is missed, put back up, and rebound yanked down by Nam. Boris brings it up. Traveling called. And it's black ball. 22-16 on the scoreboard. I may have said 18, but it's 16 on the scoreboard. 22-16. Top of the key. The foul was on Boris. He'll be shooting 2. Rebounded by Boris up to Nam. Nam hands off to Lapierre. Lapierre banks it in. 8-point lead now for Chazy. Their most comfortable margin of the day. Modified, we should point out, won their game 31-22. Again, we apologize. We are going to assume that we misread the schedule and that the game was on the schedule. And we just misread it. And Boris with the bucket. Kenny Boris makes it a 10-point lead. Crown Point timeout. Crown Point ball. Almost stolen by Fields. A little out of control. Lug out. Got a player limping off for Crown Point. Looked like everybody was pretty well out of control going for that ball. Let's see, 29-16. Must have been a three-pointer up there. Somewhere along the line. Crown Point will inbound it off the jump ball. There's a long two-pointer. 29-18, that's probably the first points of the half for the Panthers. Fields, a lot of dribbling to end up with a pass like that. Boris foot on the line. Boris picks it up. Fields over to Boris. Lapierre goes baseline. His shot is blocked. Fields keeps it in play. Hanson keeps it in the forecourt. 29-18 the score. We're down to 3.5 here in the third. Pass by Hanson goes to Nam. Nam throws it in. 13-point lead again for Chazy, 31-18. Stolen by Nam, but the Panthers get it back and Nam fouls. Let's see, somebody's in for Chazy. My guess is McCarthy. McCarthy's back in. Boris will inbound. Gives it to Fields. Crown Point will bring it up. 31-18. 2:50 showing in the third. Rebounded by Hansen. Fields can't quite get a handle on it. Fields never really had a control of that. Ball hit the bottom of the backboard. Let's see who we got in. Belize's back in for Chazy, number 12. Lower gives it back to Belize. Lapierre too anxious to get to the basket. Didn't wait for the ball. There's Boris. And pass is picked off as intended for McCarthy. And we have a foul. 2:11 on the clock. 31-19. 50 points have been scored today. 50 points scored today, but that's just in this game alone. Now there's hundreds of games going around on at the same time here. Last night at the Northeastern game, Jim Patnoe gave me a clipping that he saw in the paper that I apparently missed, obviously missed. College team scoring 201 points, I think it was. No, it was over 200. Might have been 203, might have been 221, I can't remember, but over 200 points in a win, 200 something to 78. Team in West Virginia. Timeout. Correct that. Subs are coming in. Let's see, looks like Baker is back out there. Stetson Fields has the ball, but he was outrunning the ball. Fadeaway is missed by Baker. Panthers with the rebound. 54 seconds to go in the third, 31-21. Chazy up by 10. Junior varsity boys basketball. Rebound pulled down by, was that 12? That's Belize. Here comes Fields. 32 seconds to go in the third. McCarthy will inbound it. Gets it to Fields. They traveled. Some people think pass is a four-letter word. Stolen. And a layup by McCarthy. Colin McCarthy. And another timeout for the Panthers. They're down by a dozen, 33-21. Seconds left on the inbound. 33-21. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to the amount of time left. Chazy ball, McCarthy inbounds. The fourth quarter is underway. Baker, bounce pass in the paint. That's Howley, 34, that was in the paint. 14, Matt Roberts is in. Inbounded. A little bit off the mark there by McCarthy. (33-23). Under 7 to go in the game. (33-25). McCarthy, no, excuse me, Baker back to Fields. And nice. Fields seeing Baker was open. Baker pops it in, 35-25. 6:20 on the clock. Holtzclaw, number 5, reports in for Chazy. Fields keeps the ball somehow, for the moment at least. Manages to throw it outside to Baker. Holtzclaw, back to Baker. Baker stops, puts up an 18-footer and buries it. Nice shooting by Ben Baker. 37-25, 5.5 to go in the fourth period. A long shot, rebounded by Crown Point. Panthers keep it. Rebounded by Fields. Under 5 to go now in the game. Traveling. Chazy doesn't do a good job of spreading that ball all around. Panthers managed to keep it. Hits the back of the backboard. It looked to me that that angle was good enough to call as being out of bounds. Hits the bottom of the backboard, that's fine, but hits the back of the backboard, and that trajectory indicated to me, the way it came down, that it hit the back of the backboard. We're shooting 2. It's 4:25 on the clock. Boris back in for Chazy. Baker to Boris. Now to Holtzclaw. Baker stops, pulls up, off the back of the iron. And the Panthers come up with it. Panthers score. It's 37-30, a three-pointer. Makes it a 7-point ball game. See Lapierre's coming back in and Jordan Gregory coming in for the Eagles. Boris Nice extra effort there by Kenny Boris. 39-30, 3:33 to go in the game. Panthers hang on to it. Rebounded by Lapierre. Boris brings it up. Should be an offensive foul.
Black right over on the side. 32 white, push.
Keith Leduc reports in. Replaces Howley. Panthers turn it over. Just under 3 minutes remain. Baker will inbound. Gets it into Boris. Ball comes to Leduc. Quickly gets it over to Gregory. Gregory's shot is missed, and the Panthers have the rebound. Rebounds it. Boris slides it over to Gregory. Hansen and Nam in. Just about 2 minutes to go. 39-30. Black ball. Nam with the rebound. Gets the ball to Hansen. Hansen back to Nam. Comes to Leduc. Black ball. Minute and a half to go. Nice turnaround bank shot. Timeout. 1:16 on the clock. Panthers trail by 7. There'll be full court pressing. Lapierre out to Boris. This is Hansen, and we have a foul. Boris will inbound it. And to Hansen, out to Nam, back to Boris. Baseline shot off the rim. Rebounded by Hansen, and Lapierre fighting for it in the corner, comes up with it. Lapierre out to Boris. 44 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. Chazy up by 7. And 18 on the shot clock. 5-second violation. Rebounded by Hansen. Hansen dribbles it up. 22 seconds remain. Nam into Boris. Boris to Howley. And Jay Howley makes it 41-32. And that should about take care of the scoring. We have about 10 seconds to go. Panthers try one more desperation shot. To get the rebound, put it in. 3 seconds. And 41-34 will be the final. Chazy Central defeats the Crown Point Panthers, and that's the way it was in Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Junior Varsity Boys Basketball on this Pearl Harbor Day, December 7th, 2006. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable, win, lose, or draw television worth your support. Just get a finger on it. I was headed for the